how do you prepare for the future if you don't know it? And the answer is, we may not know what lies ahead, but we should understand where we are today and what that implies for the cycle. And I think it's possible to improve investment results by making tactical decisions based on where we stand today and whether it calls for more aggressiveness or more defensiveness. And these decisions do not have to be made on the basis of guesses about the future. They can be made based on an understanding of the present. Where are we today? And what does that imply for the future? And what does that imply for how we should behave? So, the thing that gets most people into trouble in investing is not the inability to see the future. It's the inability to control their own emotions. And we'll talk a lot about that today. Investors swing like a pendulum between fear and greed, and optimism or pessimism, risk tolerance and risk aversion. And usually they swing in the wrong direction. And they warm to things as things go well and prices rise, and they get afraid as things go poorly and prices fall. And we want to try to do the opposite. Most investors behave pro-cyclically. They follow the cycle rather than anti-cyclical, as I will describe. And it's essential, in my opinion, to behave counter-cyclically. The cyclical ups and downs do not go on forever. Usually if they feel like they will. They feel like there's either a virtuous circle that will make things go well forever, or a harmful circle that will make them go badly forever. But usually that's not the case. Usually we have ups and downs. And 45 years ago, somebody did me the favor of explaining to me, gave me the greatest gift, the greatest regalo, the 3 stages of the bull market. And if you understand this, you're almost ready to become a professional. The first stage, when only a few exceptionally bright people understand that there could be improvement. The second stage, when most people understand that improvement is actually taking place. And the third stage, when everybody believes that things will get better forever. So if you buy in the first stage, when most people don't see a better future, when there's very little optimism included in asset prices, you get a bargain and you can make a lot of money. If you buy in the second stage, when everybody understands that improvement is taking place, you don't get a bargain, you do okay, you follow the cycle, you buy in at a fair level. But if you buy in the third stage, when everybody thinks things will get better forever, and when asset prices reflect a great deal of optimism, you pay high prices, which set you up for substantial losses. So the interesting thing about investing is it's not what you do, it's when you do it. It's not what you buy, it's when you buy it, under what conditions, and at what prices. So the key to investing is not buying good things, it's buying things well. And I started at Citibank, which was 50 years ago. The bank bought the stocks of what were called the Nifty 50, the 50 best and fastest growing companies in America. Companies that were so terrific that it didn't matter what price you paid. That was the official theory. And they were selling at very high prices because they were such wonderful companies. And if you came in and you held them for 5 years, my first 5 years in the business, you lost almost all your money investing in the best companies in America. So buying high quality assets is not the key, because they were buying in the third stage. The key is to understand where you are and to buy assets in the first stage and be careful in the third stage. That's a big part of today's message.